Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, it's UFO Friday. I'm out walking. I'm scanning the skies for UFOs. We got a perfect day. Look at the skyline, clear as you can see. Just really something. Our Sun Lord is high in the sky and looking spectacular. I tell you, I've been walking through the neighborhood. People are getting ready for the holidays. Look at this beautiful gazebo here. It's all decorated now. I love this. At night they light this up. It is so beautiful. We'll have to come back here at night. Today it's really warm out, so it's a great day for walking. But I thought you guys would like to come and take a look at this tree and this beautiful gazebo. Just wonderful. Look at this. Isn't this just beautiful? It's like a scene out of a Norman Rockwell painting. An old-time gazebo with a tree. Look at the beautiful bows, the garland draping it on all sides. I love it. This is the type of holiday stuff I love. You know, I just think Christmas is wonderful because really it's Yule, and Yule's pagan. And it celebrates the return of the Sun Lord. And our Sun Lord is looking amazing today. Amazing. Well, I thought you guys would enjoy seeing this tree. We're going to walk on along and see what there is to see. Maybe we'll see some UFOs today. You never know. Well, you know, I figured if I'm going to go out on a UFO watch, I got to have some nourishment. So I stopped in at the Indian restaurant, had a bite to eat. I'm almost cleaning off my plate here. I had some great curry, some curry madras chicken, and some yellow lentils and some paneer. Really good. And now I'm just sipping my Indian iced tea. Then we're going to head out and see what's in the skies today. I tell you, I'm in a Gucci mood today. I brought Gigi with me here. You can see I got her right here. She says, "Say goodbye, Bob, I want to go for a walk." So I said, "You can go out and we're going to look at UFOs." She was all excited. Louie's at home resting still. He's being lazy lately. Anyways, and to support Gigi come along, I got on my Gucci shirt. I don't know if you guys can see that. Got my Gucci shirt on. We styling. We styling. Oops, I realized I just cut off my Gucci shirt. You couldn't see it all. So here's the lower part. We got the Gucci logo and the red and green stripe, as you guys can see. Hopefully you can see that. We be styling. The jewelry I'm wearing today is a beautiful gold chain with a beautiful golden spiral sun pendant. I love this because it's like the sun, which is the Sun Lord, and it's also the Spiral Lord. A lot of times we talk about the Spiral Goddess, but there's also a Spiral God. And so this is the Sun Lord and the Spiral God kind of combined in this pretty pendant. It's kind of a matte gold. I think it's just beautiful. I tell you, I think I'm going to have some dessert now because I need just a little bit of sweets before we go on our UFO watch. And here are their little dessert bowls and some spoons. Say Bob's all ready. I had a great lunch. The buffet's amazing here at the Indian restaurant. What I'm looking for is down here. This is our dessert. Rice pudding. Oh, if you've never had Indian made rice pudding, guys, you don't know what you're missing. This is the best. I am such a fan of it. It's creamy and delicious. I love it. Some kind of good. Oh, yum. I love it. What a beautiful sight today. Look at the trees. Just spectacular. Hey guys, it's Psychic Bob. Well, I had my lunch. It was delish. I love Indian food. So, anyways, we're going to walk along. We're going to take a stroll over in the park and see what there is to see. Maybe we can get a sight of a UFO. I tell you, the skies today are just perfect for a UFO watch. Now you can see up there, maybe you can't see, it's kind of faint, but there's a plane spreading chemtrails. Now we know what that's about. You know, the wonderful thing is when you do a UFO watch, you know, you're setting yourself in a place of consciousness where you're saying, I'm willing to commune with other worlds. And see, because many of the aliens have proven that they have telepathic ability by your being willing to connect and by actually going out. In a sense, you're calling them to you. So whenever you go out on a UFO watch, you want to make sure that you have the right mindset. You want to be optimistic, open-minded, positive, open to communication, and friendly. These will help you really get into the place to connect with the other worlds. Now, as you can see, I'm here by this big lake, this body of water. And you should always pay attention to water as well, because many of the UFOs actually have the ability to go underwater. I did a video on this, on UFOs that would go underwater. I'll put a link to that below. But, you know, we always watch the skies, but also watch the lower lying areas, because many people have found UFOs literally hovering over like power stations or electric lines or trees and coming in and out of water. So there's always, you know, there are a lot of different ways that you can watch for them. They're not just always high in the sky. Sometimes they're, in fact, sometimes they're even landed. A lot of times there are people who will literally walk along and stumble upon a UFO literally parked on a grass. So, interesting, isn't it? Here we got some beautiful ducks. They're just swimming along. Our Sun Lord is sparkling on the water. Just beautiful. Whenever I come over to this park, I also think about the Fae, the fairies, because we have hills here that very much resemble the ancient fairy mounds of Ireland. Look at these hills. Do you see these hills that creep up here? And they're over in the distance. It was believed in ancient Ireland that the fairies lived under these sort of mounds of earth. I can believe that. Some people speculate that the Fae and that aliens are one and the same, that perhaps the little gray aliens that we call aliens today were actually considered fairies hundreds of years ago. I don't know if I believe that, because the tales I've heard of the Fae are very distinct. But, you know, people are saying it. It's something we have to look at. Oh, guys, look across the way. There's an interesting looking gazebo. Can you see that structure through the trees? Let's go over there and explore it. It's a little bit of a stroll. Psychic Bob's feeling it, and I'm up to it. You know, I'm so fortunate. Literally where I live, I'm surrounded by parks on all sides of my condo building. It's just amazing to me. Like, I'm really thankful that I moved where I moved, because at the time I didn't realize how many parks are around. I just bought the condo because it was in a nice location and a good price, and I liked it. But I really got a bonus once I started to explore the neighborhood. As you can see, I'm walking here by this beautiful water. We're going to go on up here to this gazebo, kind of like an outdoor sort of cathedral thing. Over there you can see they've got a water fountain in the middle of the lake. Really beautiful stuff here. And here it is. Look at this, guys. This is really neat. It's kind of like a gazebo. Looks a little bit like a bird cage almost. Kind of Art Nouveau style. It's got 4 pillars. Now this could be a great outdoor temple. What do you think? Should I make this one of my other temples? There's never anybody here. We got the 4 quarters: earth, air, fire, water. Look above us. Oh my God. Can you guys imagine being out here with the moon rising over the water? We have a ritual. Look, we got a perfect ground here. We're right by the water. You know, sense of this structure. I never see anybody over here. I think this is just beautiful. What do you think, guys? Could we have a ritual out here? This could be our new little temple. I've got my moon temple. I wonder what I'll call this. Maybe we'll call this the Sun Lord Temple, because our Sun Lord is shining down and blessing it right now. What do you think of that, guys? Huh? That's like the sun up there with the rays. I think we got a Sun Lord Temple. So our other place is our Moon Temple, and we'll stop by there on the way home. For those of you who are new who haven't seen it. But I'm going to declare this our new Sun Temple. We'll come back here and definitely do a ritual. But I think I found a new sacred spot. I've never been to this. It's funny, I've been to this park, but I didn't realize this was over here. And well, I guess in the summer I didn't see it because of the trees, but look at that structure. It's massive. It's up about 30 feet in the air. All right. We'll come back and do a formal dedication. But right now we'll just do a brief prayer. Great Sun Lord, we invoke you. We ask you to take residence in our sacred temple. Be with us now and bless this holy place. So mote it be. So mote it be. It's nice just to have a little rest. I'm sitting here on this bench and just relaxing. You know, a lot of you have been writing and asking me about when we're going to have disclosure of the alien presence. You know, I've said it's going to be within the next 2 years, and I think it's getting very close now. Have you noticed how many more sightings are occurring? People are really coming out with it, and even the mainstream media is now covering sightings. You know, I think it's all a sign. It's pointing to the fact that the alien presence will soon be here and be out. The fact of the matter is that they've been here a long time. But, you know, most of our governments have been hiding it in denial. You know, some of the citizens who have been abducted by some of the alien races have been traumatized. That's all been hushed up. It's all going to break and it's all going to come out. I myself believe that we will have contact with the Pleiadians first. They're going to be a voice of reason. And, you know, I feel in the coming years, as their presence is revealed, that they will help many people who have never considered the reality of life out there become a reality in their world, you know. So I invite you to really, you know, consider that you can be part of the mission as well. All of us who have belief and knowledge of the alien presence, I myself have actually seen UFOs. I can tell you they're real. There's life out there. And, you know, for your friends who mock you and say, oh, you're crazy, you believe in little green men, I want you to say, why is it so crazy that life could be out there? Is it any more absurd that life could be on Venus or Mars than it is on Earth? You see, I think we have to stretch our minds to realize that it's very egocentric to think we're the only life in the universe. You know, my spirit people have told me that there are many worlds that are populated, and all the life is on a spiritual journey and an evolution. So our space brethren are also on a spiritual journey. And if we understand that, we won't fear them. Now, what's interesting is military helicopters have been flying around here all day. And, you know, this whole area, this park actually used to be a military base. It was bought out by developers and closed and turned into houses and parks, which I like. But, you know, Wherever there's a military base, there's usually some connection also to UFO activity. Many people believe that the aliens are monitoring our military because they have fear of war coming to the Earth. You see, the aliens have a real concern because if we destroy the Earth, we could destroy the whole solar system. We could set all the planets out of motion and create chaos and havoc and mass destruction. The aliens don't want that. Neither do any of us, really. You see this mound here? Let's go climb it. Let's climb a hill and see what there is to see. Climb every mountain, cross every sea. All right, enough of that. Oh, guys, look at this beautiful vista up here. I can see the sky. There's our Sun Lord high in the sky. There's another jet with chemtrails. What a beautiful view from up here. I can't believe all of this is literally in my backyard. I feel so blessed. But this is the sort of place when you're looking for UFOs, you want to come. Come to a high open area like we are here, where you can really see, you know, and get a sense of the sky around you. Just beautiful. This is a good place to fly a kite too. I've seen a lot of people fly kites up here. So far, no sightings, but that's okay. We're having fun trying, aren't we? Here we're coming to another mound. I really think it looks like a fairy mound. These trees are spectacular. It's hard to believe it's December 1st. And it's still autumn. Usually the leaves are gone by now, but we've had a pretty mild autumn, and it's just been very mild all the way around. We're going to drift up to the Moon Temple. How's that sound? Come on along. Getting out and walking is so good. It's good for the body, good for the soul. Connecting to the earth, connecting to the sky, connecting to the trees. It's good for the soul all the way around. So guys, tell me, have you had any experiences with UFOs? Have you ever seen one? Do you go out walking? If you haven't, you might want to try it. Make it part of your everyday routine. Just spend a few minutes, get out, check the skies. You'll be amazed at how many things you start to see once you open your eyes. Now, for those of you who have been following my channel, you know about our mystic moon temple. I dedicated this to the goddess Diana. And so we now have our sun temple, which we just visited. This is our moon temple. And for those of you who are new here, this may be your first time. I discovered this a few years ago and just fell in love with it. And I came and dedicated it to the goddess, and I hold rituals here. Now what's interesting is if you look around, we're in the middle of a neighborhood surrounded by houses on all sides. But I swear there's nobody. It's like a ghost town. I never see a soul outside, a soul here. And I come and hold rituals at my temple, and I'm always alone and never disturbed. And look, somebody has put a Yule tree in our temple. Look at that. I don't know who did that. Maybe the homeowners association. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at this, guys. Just spectacular. Oh, and look, it's got a pentagram on top for the star. Can you guys see that? Yay. Oh, I wonder if I bet they light this up at night. Yeah, it's got lights. Oh, it's already lit. It's got a cord. Okay. You guys can see it, but it's during the day. It's hard to see. It's got lights on it. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I love it. You see, the spirit of the season is here with us. And as we walk and experience the beauty of the decor, It brings joy. You see, the people who do this, they bring joy to the world. And all of us should work to bring joy to the world. I think this tree is spectacular. And I'm so glad that they put it here for all of us to enjoy. What a blessing. Tubies, look at the way the beautiful light is filtering through this tree. It's a golden tree with just a beautiful sunlight glow on it. You may remember that I recently did a video on Wiccan chants. And, you know, you guys might want to review that video. I think it was last week. I did that. And, you know, if you find yourself a little sacred place, you could come to it and do Wiccan chants. I do that here. I come here and I watch the moon rise. Over that way is the east. And the moon rises up and it literally shines light down into my temple here. And I chant and I pray and I have peace in my life. I love walking in the afternoon as the sun is moving to the west. It casts its gentle light. You can see this beautiful wall here around this house. It's just lovely. That sky is blue. There's our Sun Lord shining down still. I think it's so important that we make an effort to find peace in our day, to get out and reconnect. Boy, this is a great spot for UFO watching. Look how open it is. Just a bright, massive sky. Yeah, we're not seeing anything today. But the great thing is, at least we have a great day to watch. You know, if it stays this clear tonight, it'll be even better. We'll be able to see the stars and the moon. You know, last night, it's so strange. It was so cloudy. I was sure it was going to be an overcast day. But I guess the clouds just moved on through during the night and left us a clear sky. Tubies, look at these wonderful decorations. This house here, they got a giant Santa. It's like 10 feet tall. Oh my God. Oh, look at that. They got beautiful little snowmen. There's some Santa Clauses. They got beautiful ivy. Oh, I love it. They got this interesting tree all covered in lights. Oh, I got to come back and see it at night. And look at their giant Santa. It's as tall as a house. Can you see, guys, how big it is? Amazing. I tell you. Now, if we get a little snow, we'd all be set. We really would. You know, when you get out and walk and connect back to nature, you really get a sense of the seasons. Like, because I walk everywhere, I'm very sensitive to light, whether it's day or night, you know. And because I'm out walking every day, I'm very clearly and acutely aware of how short our sunlight is in the winter months. And, you know, I can see why the ancients celebrated Yule, because the thought that the sun god would come back was a great source of comfort for many people. Now, I'm a night person and I love the darkness, so I don't mind the short time of the year. But if, like, for example, I want to go somewhere and I don't want to be out when it's cold, going out in the day is a better option. And since I have limited daylight, well, I take advantage of it. As you can see here, people are already decorating their houses. They got their poinsettias, some more lights and holly. There's the flag flying. This is beautiful. Oh, look at the little doll. Can you guys see that? Oh, cute as all. I love it. Well, this house up here has sparkly bows. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? Can you see those gleaming, guys? Gleaming, sparkly bows. I love it. So pretty. Makes me think of that song. It's beginning a lot. How's that go? I can't say. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere I go. I can't sing. Anyways, but I'm trying. Well, guys, listen. I'm not seeing any UFOs. But I'm so glad we had this time together, and I hope wherever you are, you're having an awesome day. And tell me in the box below if you had any UFO sightings recently. Have you been out walking? Have you been seeing the changing seasons? Are you feeling winter coming? Can you see the days shortening? What's it like where you are? I'd love to hear about your experiences. So let's have a conversation. Share with me in the box below this video, the info box or the comments box. You guys are best. I love you. Sending you my blessings. Listen, keep it here at Spirit Channel. Like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe. Be part of our channel. We'd love you to be here. I love you guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Until then, may you always blessed be.